Welcome you guys back again to Crush Wrestling Reviews here with the WWE NXT Showdown from last night, you guys. Me recording this video at 7:03 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. So Jeff and Matt Hardy, you guys, did go one-on-one with Dark State, title versus title, and winner takes all overall. So with that being said, you guys, I don't know what Vic Joseph were doing, but he was over there happy. I guess he was feeling back in his childhood moments of seeing Jeff and Matt Hardy on his TV screen as a tag team versus like single solo competitors. But with that being said, you guys, the match was actually that's pretty good. Dark State, they're young, upcoming, they came from every which way. But of course, you also see the Dudley Boys out there as well, you guys. And with the Dudley Boys being out there, it make you feel even more make you feel even more young. But anyways, Jeff and Matt Hardy would pick up the NXT Tag Team titles. They're already the TNA World Tag Team Champions. Osiris Griffin botched the leg drop onto Jeff Hardy. And after then, he tried to sell it. I don't know if it was because he was happy that he was in a match with the Hardy Boys in front of one of the biggest shows NXT got, with them going, one on, like with them doing NXT versus TNA. So with that being said, you guys, Osiris Griffin even goes over to try to get up Matt Hardy and try to have I forgot Dion Lennox to knock him off his shoulders, but of course he almost dropped Matt Hardy. I was like, what is this man doing? So I guess NXT decided to call an audible after Matt Hardy hit the twist of fate. Jeff Hardy hits the Swanton, I believe it was, and that's where we of course had new NXT Tag Team Champions. Now ready for the match with the Dudley Boys, you guys, versus Matt and Jeff Hardy. Please buy the TNA Bound for Glory pay-per-view this Sunday. So of course we switch over to the women, which we have Miss Parker, we have Sol Ruka, we have Jacy Jayne, and of course Lola Vice, you guys, for Team NXT. Now Team TNA, they had the Iconics, which they are called the Inspiration, but they came out to the iconic theme song, and I applaud WWE for actually doing that, and it makes it feel surreal. So with that being said, you guys, Mara Sade ends up getting the first elimination for Team TNA over Jada Parker. Now she did overshot the moonsault, but of course, you guys, with her shooting the moonsault, I know she was definitely happy and trying to prove to WWE she has what it takes. But it's not her fault. But Osiris Griffin, though, botching that leg drop, oh yeah, I blame it on him. But anyways, you guys, with that being said, the announcer, I think she was the TNA announcer, she mentioned that here are your winners. I was like, hold on, wait, what? And then so after then, you guys, the match continues. Kalani Jordan, she was, I think she was the last one in the match, but Sol Ruka and Jacy Jayne pick up the victory for team NXT. So Rook was kind of upset, but she was like, hey, we got to win. But of course, Jacy Jayne always trying to be cocky. Now, we did get Matt Cardona. If y'all don't know him as Matt Cardona, y'all know him as Zack Ryder from the early 2000s in WWE. Y'all may know him as, remember him with like Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. Y'all remember that duo group they used to have there. But of course, Josh Bridges would come in and say he wanted a match with Matt Cardona. And then, of course, Matt Cardona was hiding behind the door. And then that's where he ends up popping out, and he was like, yeah, thank you, Ava. And then they kind of do the fit spot thing. Now, NXT, you guys, next week will be pre-taped because the production, camera crew, and all that will be in Perth this weekend. And, of course, all next weekend, for Crown Jewel, Raw, SmackDown, all that stuff. So, of course, Mustafa Ali, you got, so make sure y'all don't try to hear in spoilers if you're a big NXT watcher, or if you don't care, then it's whatever. Mustafa Ali, you guys, appeared back up on NXT to have his one-on-one match with Ethan Page. Ethan Page, you can't really doubt this guy. He's unstoppable. He's pretty awesome. He's incredible when it comes to like everything. Now Mustafa Ali was getting back up on the rope, but his boot had caught the cord of Booker T's, his long cord caught Booker T's like the cord from Booker T's microphone caught onto his shoe, and that's where Ethan Page did something that I thought I would have never seen. The crowd was like, "Holy shit!" And that's where Mustafa Ali got pushed off of the pushed off the what was it, the top rope onto the floor. And I would have never thought I would have seen that in a while. Now, if he would have went through there, crashing through the table, that would have been wild. Back over to get Booker T his cord back. But of course, you guys, you did see some tension backstage with Zarya and Sol Ruka. And of course, Blake Monroe wants the North American title. So of course, you guys, we did get to the back. So yeah, we get to the main event, Team NXT versus Team TNA for the men. And with that being said, you guys, the match was pretty cool. But the first person to get eliminated for Team NXT was, of course, Miles Bourne. Y'all call him the clone Randy Orton when he's like wrestling. And then Javon Evans would get eliminated by Leon Slater, which these two are fighting this Sunday for for the X Division Championship. Now, with that being said, Javon was like pretty surprised, like, this man just got a pin over me. So now I'm wondering what's going to happen here. Could Javon Evans become the TNA X Division champion? I think I'm gonna watch. I think I'm gonna watch that this Sunday, Bound for Glory. Let me know if you guys are gonna watch it down in the comments below. Now, of course, Trick Williams walking out, you guys, on Ricky Starks because Ricky Starks ends up, tagging himself in, wanted, a piece of, I think it was either Mike Santana or Moose or something like that. And of course, Ricky Saints did pin two people out of the group. I think it was Leon Slater and one other person. I can't remember off the top of my head. But of course, it was no match for him getting beat down, of course, by Moose and Mike Santana. So I was like, God dang. Because Moose like powerbombed this man, and Mike Santana came up with some kind of kick or something like that. And of course, this is his first loss. So I wonder if Mike Santana one day is going to have a shot at the NXT title to take it home to TNA. So we'll see what's going to happen there. So Ava extended a hand out to the TNA Knockout locker room and said that, they're going to have a battle royal on the tape show and see who's going to, face Jason Jane for her title. I don't know who all not NXT. I don't know who all TNA got, but we'll definitely have to see who they have, you guys. And with that being said, till next time, you guys, Crush TV is out. Hopefully, I'll find some wrestling news and post it here later on today, if not tomorrow. But till next time, you guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace.